Hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, and today we're going to take a look at the latest vehicle released by Rockstar as part of the Casino Heist DLC. So why don't we get started then? We're over here at my Maze Bank offices, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, and we're just going to head on inside now, and there we go. Okay. Right then, very good, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I must warn you, ladies and gentlemen, don't speak to my secretary. You know, she works for an illegal gun-running outfit. Mine, as it happens, actually, but that's not the point, you know. She's a very immoral lady, and you'll do better off not speaking to her. Okay, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to have a look at the Albany V-STR. And the Albany V-STR can be found under the legendary motorsport website, and there we go. Okay, now as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's retailing for a price of $1,285,000 there. And what do we think of that for a price range? Well, that's sort of, it's a four-door car, as you can see there, ladies and gentlemen, and that's sort of the price they're going up to nowadays, isn't it? What with the some of the different vehicles of a similar ilk that have been released recently. Now we're going to send it on up to Hillcrest, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to get there in the Ocelot XA21, which really is a rather fine car. Better bought on special offer on a sale, you know. I know it's fully worth the money, but certainly is a very enjoyable car to drive. Okay, and there we go. Yeah, so it's over $2 million. Like I say, if it was a little bit less, it'd be worth the money. It's a bit pricey, you know, but if you got the money, it's not bad. Okay, well, we're not here to look at the Ocelot, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to have a look at the Albany. My good God, what a depressing thought that is. And here we are. Okay, so what do we think? Absolutely hideous, isn't it? Yes, like I say, it's a four-door vehicle, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really not impressed by these saloon-style cars, you know. I'd much rather get my hands on a sports car or a supercar, something along those lines. Far more exciting, you know. But Rockstar have been releasing quite a lot of these four-door high-performance cars recently, so we'll take this out and see how she handles. Okay, well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to head up the hill. What do we think? Initial acceleration? Yes, underwhelming, really, wasn't it? Let's be quite frank about these sort of things. Okay, well, let's take it on down to the hills now, ladies and gentlemen. See how it handles going down the hills. Okay, well, a little bit twitchy, but not too bad, you know. Okay, since we're handling, got a slip between there, and okay, yes, right, so Mac managed to get down there perfectly fine. Let's have a look at the top speed, see what air we get. Okay, yes, again, not too bad, yes, we're sort of getting at least sort of some air, jumping the hills, so to speak, you know. And yes, so yes, got quite some top speed there, presumably. And okay, sodding hell, right, car was pulling out there, and now I've lost it, bloody hell. Oh well, never mind, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a look at a chance to have a look at that acceleration again. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, yes, sort of takes a while to get right. Okay, sort of jumping now. It sort of takes a while to get going, doesn't it? But it's perfectly stable, ladies and gentlemen. You can see the sort of back end, trying to get the back end to kick out there. It will go, but it's not too bad. It's quite stable, you know. Okay, now we're coming on down to this left bottom hand corner, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try to get round that up. So this is okay. Overcooked it, didn't I? That really is rather a rotten shame. Oh well, never mind, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's it. That's the first lap, you know. Unmodified, of course, you know. What do we think straight off the bat? Underwhelming, ladies and gentlemen, underwhelming, you know, not particularly, it doesn't feel particularly fast, you know. Right, okay, can't seem to go in, can I? Right, after back up. Yes, handling's about the best feature of this car, you know. Acceleration didn't feel too particularly good, and the top end speed felt rather lacking, you know. Handling's okay, but that's about as far as it goes. It's not exactly wonderful handling, you know, sort of a passable, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We've brought it back to the Maze Bank offices, and we've taken it into the custom auto shop, as we always do, don't you know? And we're going to be running through this stage of the video at double speed, you know, just to give you a chance to have a look at some of the options that are available without taking too long, you know. And the whole purpose of this section of the video, ladies and gentlemen, is just to give you an idea of the different modifications that can be affected to your vehicle and the sort of related price to those particular modifications, you know. And so there we go. Also sort of give us a chance to have a little bit of a talk about the car. Okay, so what do we think? Like I say, straight off the bat, ladies and gentlemen, you know, not really impressed, you know. Like, I've got to be perfectly be frank with you. You know, it's not a bad car. I've driven far, far worse, you know. But it's, you know, it's not exactly, oh my goodness, this is exciting sort of thing. You know, it's sort of boring. And it's an Albany, ladies and gentlemen, as well. I mean, what other Albany cars are people driving about in out there? It's sort of really a rather peculiar car for them to release. I think this, you know, not so much, not a great deal of status really in that regard. But like I say, you know, acceleration, and this is, I'm talking unmodified, you must understand. Acceleration, yeah, it's not really much to write home about. Top end speed, not much to write home about, and the handling's about the best thing going for it. Like I say, aesthetic styling, well, if you like that kind of thing, then I feel sorry for you. You know, it's a god awful thing in my opinion, as all these four-door cars are. You know, they have to give a certain nod to functionality, and the aesthetics have to go out the window. And so they're always sort of boxy and whatnot, and very similar looking. You know, not exactly exciting. But you've got some sort of liveries there, ladies and gentlemen. You can sort of sparkle it up, you know, a little bit, and as you can see, there is a two-tone color there. You can also see that it primarily affects the roof and the wing mirrors. Now, there may have been an option, ladies and gentlemen, for a secondary hood color. I didn't actually notice, to be perfectly honest with you, but as you can see, that's pretty much what you're getting for your money. Okay, well, thank goodness for that, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to the end of the video, or this section of the video. You know, we're going to be able to take the vehicle back outside now. It's been fully modified, and give it another go on that test lap. So why don't we go and do that then? Okay, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Albany V-STR, and it has been fully modified up across the board there. Let's have a look how she handles. Okay, whoops up on two wheels. How about that, right? Don't often see that sort of thing, but holding that corner perfectly well, ladies and gentlemen. Not too shabby whatsoever. And I've got to admit, it does seem to be getting up some speed now, doesn't it? You know, going around there, just seem to be going. I don't know if I noticeably faster than before, but it certainly feels so. And yes, I've slid straight off the corner. Okay, so yes, there we go. You know, I do think this is going a little bit faster. Let's check out that, whoops it is. Okay, we'll check out the stability of it again. And yes, okay, not too bad. It does where it will go if you get a bit too lively with it. But yeah, okay, now we're coming to this bottom left-hand corner. We'll see how we go down here and hit a sign and hit a car. And yes, not too good, was it, ladies and gentlemen? Let's be quite frank. I was sort of scared that driver. I'm sorry, hell, right, okay, right, bloody hell. Right, okay, excuse me a moment, please, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd be so kind. I just have to go and check that this individual's okay. Yes, you sort of lost control of your car there, didn't you? Yeah, sort of pushed me off the road, didn't you? Are you alright? You alright, are you? Yes, let's check you out, make sure you're doing okay. Oh, it looks like you could need a bit of resuscitation there. Let's see if I can assist you with that. Let's see if we can get the old heart going again, shall we, sir? Take that, you bastard! Take that! Go on, out that, you swine! Go on, take that! Push me off the road, would you? Right. Okay, well, terribly sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I tried to perform a little bit of CPR on that gentleman. I don't think it was too successful. Okay, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've pretty much finished the final lap now, haven't we? Okay, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, can't get Mr. Raccoon online. Seems to have gone AWOL, don't you know? So we're going to have to take this up to the top speed track, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to go ahead and put it down straight. Now we've checked out the handling. We're going to put it down straight and see what sort of top speed it can get. And then we'll know, generally speaking, sort of how competitive this car is for the money, don't you know? Okay, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Albany V-STR, don't you know? Like I say, basically $1.3 million, isn't it? Let's be quite frank. We're putting it down the top speed straight, ladies and gentlemen, just to give you an indication. Something like the Krieger or the Ocelot, about 50 seconds, 51 down here, you know. Something like the GT, about 51, 52. The Zentorno, something that's 53, 54. And so that's the sort of supercar. Well, Jesus Christ, look at the well, how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, not too shabby, you know, 54 seconds in Zentorno territory, ladies and gentlemen. That really is much faster than I expected, you know. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and put it up against the Obey, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is actually technically a four-door, you know, one of the Obeys released as part of the casino, ladies and gentlemen, when it came out, you know. Rather fast car. We're going to put this down straight and see how she handles. We're going to put it up and compare it now to the there we go, 57, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, it does beat the STR. The STR beats it, I should say. Okay, that is the Immorgan, or whatever the hell it's called, ladies and gentlemen. The car released quite recently, you know, not the last car, but the last but one, I do believe. Rather expensive car, this, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it was upwards of $2 million, you know. Can't be certain on that. Really should have checked before I did this video. But we're going to put this down now. And like I say, this came out just recently. I do believe it's more expensive than the STR. And 1 minute 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well, we're going to bring it on to the Ocelot Jugular, ladies and gentlemen. Again, another casino release car, not the casino heist as you point out, but the actual casino, you know, rather expensive car as well, but I do believe it's still sort of same sort of 4-door, if you look there, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually proves to be rather a fast car, you know, and so we're going to see how it competes, how this STR competes alongside the Jugular, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're taking it across the line now, and let's see what we got. Let's see what we've got there. Okay, waiting, and right, okay, and there we go, 5402. I believe it's 54.8 for the STR. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. What do we think of the STR? You know, or the V-STR? Not really bad for the money, to be quite frank with you. You know, considering what these cars go for, it is very fast. You know, it's sort of supercar fast, ladies and gentlemen. You could say, if you consider the Zentorno a supercar, and you certainly should do, then yes, it's very fast, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 4-door car, remarkably fast. Good handling. Is it worth the money? You know what, it probably is, ladies and gentlemen. If you like 4-door cars, like I say, not particularly pushing them myself, would much rather a sports car, a supercar, but yes, to be quite frank with you, it probably is worth the money if you're looking for a fast 4-door, you know. Of course, you've always got the Jugular there, but there we go. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll hit every car on the road, and thank you for watching.